guys, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. As you can see, I'm rocking a tree frog to sleep, but I thought I'd update you while I rock her to sleep. So I finished Book of Cold Cases and actually filmed a review for it today. I also finished Layer of Dreams. I started a review for it today, and I started Kingdom of Ash. That's really all I've done. I've filmed a lot and I've edited all except the last two reviews. All of them are scheduled except the last two reviews, which I'm going to get done once I get her to sleep. I just wanted to start this vlog off and let y'all see the sleepy little tree frog in my shirt. Isn't it awesome? It is actually the words to A Quarter Thunder Roses. I was trying to see if it's going to focus. It might not. Phone's not going to focus in to show you the... Anyways, those are actually the words. In person, you can actually read it, which is awesome. But I just wanted to update y'all, do a short check-in, say hi to the cat. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm just gonna try to lay her down and eat some lunch. And welcome back to another weekly vlog in my car. So I just got home from going to get a Walmart order and getting groceries and stuff. I honestly am exhausted. I started at my local Dollar Tree this week because honestly I have not been able to find a job, so Dollar Tree it is. It's going. I have no complaints, to be honest. It's not a hard job. And the pay's not that great, but it's pay, and it's something that's paying me to mind my business. So I'm doing that, but I thought I would update you on what I'm reading. I don't have the books with me because I just ran out to get groceries, so I'm just gonna put them up here, like right here, and we'll go from there. So the first thing I'm reading right now is Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. I have started this a couple times and never finished it. I really enjoy Detective Hodges' character, and Jerome. Jerome is my favorite right now. The notes he leaves for Hodges is pretty hilarious. I cannot stand the bad guy. And I know that was King's whole purpose because he's racist, he's homophobic, well, not really homophobic, like he has a whole conversation with a lesbian at the very beginning, and he doesn't really say anything about her being gay, so I guess he's not homophobic. 1 point for him, I guess, but he's very much graphic, just awful, an awful person. And I had stopped reading this and put it down because of how awful he was. Now going into it, I'm aware and prepared for how awful he is. It is not as bad, but I'm listening to that on audio. And then I picked up, I'm still reading Kingdom of Ash. I am about 378 pages through, give or take. My paperback is actually getting creased, which I'll show y'all in the next clip. My paperback is actually getting creases in it, and I'm absolutely loving it. I don't know about you guys, but I do not like my books to look pristine and perfect. I love it when they look red, when they have tabs in them and I've written in them. Like, that makes me a happy person because it shows my love and appreciation for that book in a physical form. So I'm currently reading it. I also picked up and finished Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I listened to it in a day and finished it. My plan is to pick up Glass Sword, but I want to annotate Glass Sword, and I don't want to annotate I don't have feeling needy annotate right now, Mr. Mercedes. So, excuse her, she's talking in the back seat. So I decided to pick up Mr. Mercedes because I've been listening to it on my way to and from work. But I'm planning on picking that up. I also picked up Life and Death by Stephenie Meyer, the Twilight reimagining, because my sister's reading it, and so she wanted me to read it so we could discuss. I'm finding it a little hard to get into, but it's because I've been away from Twilight for so long. I reread Twilight like last year and I absolutely loved it. It was all of the cringy, overly done mess that I love. I still want to reread New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn, but I'm reading Life and Death right now. And I'm only like maybe not even 50 pages into it, but I'm enjoying it. It's just not as easy to jump into as Twilight was, but Twilight I already knew the story and it was just like going home, where this is a whole new ball game. I will say I read the foreword, I think is what it's called. It's not the preface, it's the foreword. Like, there's a note from Stephenie Meyer in the very beginning about all the things she's changed, all the things that she updated, and she put a lot of thought and work into this. And she explains like Bella's hyperfixation over Edward, and like basically challenges that this is how it is. Like, when you're a teenager and you're falling in love for the first time, like, you are that hyper obsessed. You will do anything for it, or at least most of us will. So I thought it was interesting how much time and work and thought truly went into remaking this book. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. Like I said, Kingdom of Ash, I'm like 374, something like that. I read a little bit last night. I'm taking it really slow, and I know it's because it's my last Mask book before she puts something else new out. And the Throne of Glass series, it always takes me a couple hundred pages before I'm like in it and want to like binge to the end. So we're just there. Yeah, but I'm gonna get Ollie and I in the house, get all our groceries in the house, get some coffee in me, and I'll see y'all later. I do have to do I have an interview today at 11:30, so I'm gonna get dressed for that, and I may show y'all that, but we will see. Hi guys, and welcome back to another check-in for my weekly vlog. So today Ollie and I have to go with my family. They're doing a family get-together for my dad, so we're gonna go do that. But I have not really read anything. Let's start there. I've not really read anything, but I had to share my new like obsession right now with you guys, and that is naked hardbacks. I think they are so beautiful. I was recently like, when I read a hardback, I either tape the cover to the book itself, which I'm going to undo all of them, or I just take it off. And I just find, I don't know why, but aesthetically right now, I find naked hardbacks beautiful. And so I'm going to take all of them off. There's going to be a whole video. This check-in is just really to say that I love a naked hardback, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and tell y'all that. And happy Saturday. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to get my circadian rhythm on schedule for my new job, and it's killing me at the moment, but we're doing it and we're surviving. So yeah, I will see y'all in my next one, or my next check-in. See, brain not working. Luckily, I'm not driving today. Hi guys, and welcome back to another clip for my vlog. I'm not sure how long this vlog's gonna run because I really haven't read anything. I picked up, I'll put it here. It's a book about the truth of where certain superstitions come from. Pretty far in it, actually. I'm really enjoying it. I actually am loving like learning where they came from. Some of them I've never even heard of, which is kind of cool. Kingdom, I'm so tired. It's Kingdom of Ash, right? The last one in Throne of Glass series, I'm about 500 pages through. I started a new job on Monday that I'm absolutely loving. Today's Tuesday. I love my coworkers. I'm absolutely loving this job. I think it's going to be the perfect fit for me. I'm working for the state of Texas, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. It's perfect. The last little clip you saw was my favorite part of my day, and that's when I get to come home and play a little bit. She's actually in her pool right now playing. Wondering why the TV is not playing because I paused it to do this clip, but I'm gonna sit. I just ordered pizza because I don't feel like cooking. I'm still getting used to working for so long, but I'm going to get off here. I'm gonna read and put her in her walker because she's already trying to get into it, and I will talk to y'all later. Good morning, guys. So it is the morning of Father's Day. Ollie and I are chilling. She's eating Viney Weenies and Cheetos. Mom's having coffee. And I thought I would discuss with you what I've been reading. And kind of just give you a short little reading update. I have clips before this from a vlog that have just been kind of crazy. I started a new job last Monday. I now work for the state of Texas, which is great. Sorry, I got a text message. So that's been great. I have been reading though. So let me go ahead and catch y'all up. I think I already told you I started the book about superstitions. I haven't finished it yet, but it's still on my list to do. Neon Gods, I am almost through with. I think I have like 200 pages, give or take, left of it. Brain just stopped working because Ollie was trying to feed herself and dropping everything. I was trying to help. I have like 200 pages left of it. It's so steamy and I love every minute of it. I am enjoying the fact that the gods in this one aren't gods. Like, they don't have powers. There's no supernatural aspect to this. They are human who take over the legacy for that god's name. So just because you are Zeus, you're not really Zeus. You don't have like powers of lightning and things like that. You just took on the namesake and his responsibilities. Being an Olympian god is more of a job title than a person. So that's super interesting. Hi, honey. Persephone is supposed to be marrying Zeus. Doesn't want to do it. Her mother kind of springs it on her. Yeah, in the middle of a party. And she ends up running to the lower city. And Hades is supposed to be a myth. He's not supposed to exist. And it turns out that he is very real, very alive, and has been ruling the lower city just under everybody's noses. Obviously the 13, which are the gods, or which are the job titles of the gods. I'm gonna use just the word gods because it's gonna make this simpler. They are aware that he's alive and that there is a Hades functioning, but don't want the real world knowing. And so Persephone and Hades come up with this plan for them to basically fake date to get Zeus to leave her alone, because Persephone wants to leave Olympian and go to like basically America from what I'm understanding, and live her life and go to college and everything. So there's that. I finished Kingdom of Ash. It was sad. It was amazing. It was a beautiful ending to a beautiful series. I didn't feel like there was... Yeah. I didn't feel like Miss Mask took as much risk as she has in her later series. So like Crescent City, the Crescent City series, so House of Earth and... No. House of Sky and Breath. I felt all of that anxiety and all of the worry about what was going to happen to our characters. There was no guarantee they were going to be okay at the end of this. This is supposed to stick here and it doesn't. That's great. Where with Kingdom of Ash, I felt like there was a notion that everything was going to be okay, that all our characters were going to be fine. So there's that, but I did give it 5 stars. I loved the ending. I cried. It is definitely going to be a feel-good series. I want to reread, because as y'all know, I got the box set earlier this year, and I want to annotate them. So I want to get that done. But since I finished Kingdom of Ash, and I'm almost on Neon Gods, and I usually take my nonfiction a little slower, I figured out what else I'm picking up. I have been listening to Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King on audio, and honestly, guys, I kind of love it. That's just my own view. I actually kind of really am enjoying it. I will say it reminds me a lot of... I'm going to put it beside me because I know, but it's like Lee Cockburn, but I can't think of the name. She goes into detail with her bad guy and like makes him very, very unlikable and very, very cringy. It's hard to read, but that's how it is in reality. That's a lot how Mr. Mercedes is. Our big bad, Brady, he is homophobic. He is misogynistic. He is racist as heck. Anything that you could categorize as other, he is against. So he ends up going into a convenience store to help fix somebody's computer, and they happen to be from the Middle East, and he just is very derogatory in his own head. King is not shied away from using the N-word. I have counted 4 times he has used it already in this book, and it's taken me the first time was a shock, and I remember putting it down because of that word. Now it's who Grady is. I would classify him as a white supremacist, and I am rolling with it because that's how reality is. Like, King writes very much how it would be realistically. He is not shying away from the realistic view of who Brady would be. But yeah, so I have that going. I think next I'm going to do a try chapter with my book of the month books, because I want to do a video where I see if book of the month is really worth it. So far I have finished 1 book of the month book, and I gave it 4 stars. So we're going to see if I think it's actually worth it or not. If I actually enjoy the books they have picked. I'm sure there's somebody else on the YouTube has done this before, and so it might be nothing new, but I think it's gonna be really interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to do a small check-in and kind of update you all on what I'm reading and all that good stuff. Like I said, I got a new job. I do go in the office 8 to 5 every day, and that's been a really big adjustment actually, because before I worked normal hours. I worked 40 hours a week. That was not a problem. It was more of the fact that I did it at home, so laundry got done, dishes got done, little things around the house that I didn't realize I was able to get done in a day because I work from home aren't getting done, and it's really taking me a lot of time to adjust. So I'm not getting as much reading done because I'm adjusting. But that's that, and I will talk to y'all on my next clip. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another check-in. I apologize for the air conditioner. Oh. Obviously it's been a long day. My air conditioner in here is running. My bedroom door is kind of closed because my air conditioner in my living room went out. Cat. And so now I'm kind of dealing with that. But I ended up finishing 2 books today, and so I thought we would discuss them. Probably just gonna put them in my head. They are like near me, but I just don't have the gumption to try and get them. So I ended up finishing Neon Gods by Katee Roberts today. It was actually really good and super steamy. I'm definitely giving it 5 stars. I absolutely love the steam. I love the story. I feel like the ending was a little convenient. I think she could have drug it out just a little bit more. I know there's another one that's electric something. I know it's electric something. And it's about Persephone's sister. It's her love story. I haven't decided if I'm picking it up yet or not, but I did finish that today on audio. And then the other thing I ended up finishing today on audio was Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. So if you've been watching for a while, I have tried reading this book a couple times. I always get to, there's just like one part that I put it down. Brady Hartsfield just honestly makes me sick to my stomach. But that was the point. That's why King wrote him the way he did, is because it was supposed to make you sick to your stomach. You were supposed to hate him. You were supposed to not be rooting for him. You weren't supposed to sympathize with him. Like, it was meant to make you feel something, and it did. I actually finished it and enjoyed it enough. I'm stuck between a 3.5 and a 4. I feel like it was a little over the top, and that's why I'm not giving it a 5. I feel like it's a little over the top. It is something that I'm probably going to reread because I really did enjoy Detective Hodges and like watching him get back to what he's good at. I did enjoy that. I did enjoy him bringing in Jerome and I can't even think of her name now. Holly. Jerome and Holly, and like watching Holly grow was a lot of fun. So there was aspects about it I absolutely loved, and aspects about it that still just makes me cringe and I wanted to fast forward through. But with that being done, now I'm kind of stuck about what I'm gonna read. I'm still reading the book about superstitions. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. Excuse me, we will see. But now I've got to pick a new main read. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Audibly, right now, I am consuming Finders Keepers by Stephen King, and I'm 96% through it. I'm almost done with it. I finished Mr. Mercedes, went right into it, and then realized I hadn't finished Neon Gods yet, and I had it on Scribd, so I went ahead and went back and finished Neon Gods, and now I'm at Finders Keepers again. I think I have like 100 pages left of it. I've read it all today. The aspects I love about Mr. Mercedes is missing in this one. So I went into it hoping it was going to be like more like a Poirot mystery by Agatha Christie, which I've only read one of those, but where you're following the detective himself. He stumbles upon the mystery and you're with him trying to solve it. This is more of, we're seeing multiple timelines, which I honestly can say King does really well. We're seeing multiple timelines and you're watching things happen in tandem, basically. And Hodges kind of gets thrown into it at the very end. It took about halfway through the book before Hodges even makes an appearance. So that's something to note. Right now I am enjoying it. I'm not going to say I don't like it, because I really am enjoying it. It's just not what I expected it to be. I do have the third one on my shelf, and I have it on Scribd, so I will probably end up picking that up as soon as I finish the second one. And I know the third one goes back to Brady, and he starts doing nefarious things again. So I'm excited about that. I have 4 options right now. with me that I could possibly pick up that I'm going to read a chapter of before I go to bed tonight and see what I think. Again, I want to finish the Superstition book, so if I finish it, I'm going to need a new nonfiction, and that's just a thing. So right now I have The Body Keeps Score next to me. This is all about trauma. It's going to take me a little while to get through this. I know it is. I have the audiobook for it. I want to take it really, really slow and take plenty of notes. But I have this if I want to start it. I have My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, which I've started a little bit of, but it's not very deep into it yet. I have Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. This is a historical fiction that comes from Book of the Month. And then the last one is also Book of the Month, and that is Like a Sister by Kelly Grant, which is a thriller about a semi-famous person who dies, and her sister's trying to figure out what happened to her. The whole world just thinks she's a party girl who overdosed, and her sister thinks there's more to it. Yeah. So those are the 4 I have to choose for that. When I finish Finders Keepers, if I don't want to go into the last watch, the endless watch, something like that, I did start On the Way Home, because Scrib would not load Finders Keepers for some reason. So my library had Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, which I started this one as well on audio because my library had it, and I'm like 2 chapters into it. So that currently is everything I'm reading. I may end up leaving the vlog here. I'm going to edit it tomorrow after work and we'll find out. But I think I'm gonna leave it here. I think I have plenty of footage for this one. I've not posted a video in the last couple days because I've just been trying to get into the swing of things with work and all of that. Excuse me. It hasn't really been easy, but you know, that's where we're at. One other thing I want to discuss before I let y'all go is my challenges for the year. So I have already read 15,000 pages. I think I'm currently sitting at like 17,000 pages read for the year. I'm gonna do a whole goal check-in video, but I want to get this out of my brain now, so I know I've said it somewhere. I've been doing the buzzword. I just hadn't mentioned it. I lack 3. So a location, little or big, and the word all. Those are the only 3 I'm missing now for buzzword. And then for my A to Z, which, hold on, let me get back to it. There it was. I'm missing the letters O, Q, V, X, Y, and Z. So I'm so close with those 2. For Y, I know I want to try to read You. I heard it's a really good thriller, and there's a whole Netflix show. For O, I have On the Come Up or Opposition, hopefully. And then for Q, I have Queen of the Conquered, which I can't find audibly, so I'm going to physically read. But I have no ideas for V, X, or Z. Yeah, we'll see what I can get done there. I might just start Googling books for those and see if there's anything that catches my interest. Currently, I am sitting at overall books read for the year. I am sitting at 44, so I'm lacking 6. So if I finish Finders Keepers, I'll be lacking 5 books to reach my goal, which is honestly amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read for a little bit and go to bed. I will see y'all maybe in the morning. We'll see if I can do a little bit of vlogging in the morning, but we'll see. Bye, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog clip. So this is actually me closing this vlog out. You're getting a shot of me while I'm driving to go run an errand on my lunch break from work. But I thought I would close this vlog out and kind of update y'all. So I ended up trying to go last night, I told you. So I finished My Best Friend's Exorcism. I finished Finders Keepers by Stephen King. I enjoyed it a lot. I started My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I'm enjoying it thus far. It's about 100 pages in. It's kind of creepy. I have been the draw to pick up something really creepy, so I'm hoping to pick up Joe Hill's Art in a Box. I've started it a couple times and it's just super freaking creepy. It's a ghost story. I mean, I think like 30 pages in and just can't because it's that creepy, but I really want to pick it up and see what I think. So there's that. I need this lane actually until the second bridge and then okay. Sorry, they changed the roads around here and so you have to go anyways. So yeah, I picked that up. Right now I'm listening to Glass Sword on audio. I have to go out of town on Monday for work, so I will probably end up reading it and finishing it then. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a short update while I was driving to go pick up some, go run an errand while I was on work. Run an errand while I was on break from work. If I can talk, I'm exhausted, my head kind of hurts. So yeah, but I just wanted to give y'all a short update. I was gonna go to Dollar Tree. Can't do that because they don't open till 2 o'clock and my lunch ends at 1:15. So it's fine. I'll go after work once I get the baby, but at least I'm doing this part of my errand before I get off and I don't have the baby. So yeah, I will talk to y'all in a little while. Well, I'll talk to you in my next video because this is definitely me closing this vlog out. Yeah, hopefully I can get some more vlogging done now that I'm getting used to my work schedule. We will see. It's not been the easiest thing to try to do, but hopefully, you know, it will get easier as time goes by. But yeah, I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye guys.